Alright guys, so I'm new to this whole movie review type of thing, but I'll try. So basically, as you know, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is out in theaters right now. Wanted to wait till a few weeks after it came out to get my honest review on it. I know it might seem a little jarring, but I'm trying here. Actually quite a massive Sonic fan myself. Alright, so I'll get into one of my favorite parts in the movie for right now. For me, so I think the movie opens with Robotnik on Mushroom Planet, and to me, I think that was a great opener. Starts us up in old territory, and explains to us what Robotnik was doing with Sonic's quill, and how he was surviving. Because we've seen it internet videos before we got a trailer for the second film. They thought that Robotnik would die on the Mushroom Planet, but no. So Robotnik used Sonic's quill, and basically summoned like a big laser type thing, and it summoned Knuckles. Knuckles is claiming him. Knuckles, his little friend. And if you're wondering who those people are, read the IDW prequel comic. Yes, I can't say that without laughing. It explains so much of the stuff there. So yeah, basically Knuckles asks Robotnik where he got the quill, yada yada yada, and and I cannot believe they seriously referenced one of the memes that got people confused about Knuckles. Yes, I'm talking about Dino Dway. Yes. Oh, that was so funny. Yeah, just like in the first film, there's chock full of references. But moving on from that scene, in the second scene, I'm not going to do a full scene breakdown, I'm just doing the plot. We next see Sonic and, I think it's at Citadel? Whatever. Trying to stop crime. And one of my favorite lines is when the security guard on the truck goes, "Why don't you let the police handle this?" And Sonic's like, "Because that's not what heroes do." And I'm like, oh, that's just such a funny jab that heroes not doing what the cops tell them. But yeah, basically Sonic caused some mayhem accidentally. And the following morning, he has a talk with Tom, which sets up what Tom and Sonic's relationship here, father and son instead of buddy. And to me, I think it's a smart decision. I could already tell in the first film that they were going to have a father and son dynamic one way. But yeah. Then basically Tom and Maddie go to Hawaii, if you've seen the trailers, yada yada yada. And they referenced Home Alone. I would watch a little short of Sonic doing a Home Alone cliche. Maybe have Henry and Marv stand in, I don't know. But yeah, then we basically get Tails' scene. Then as we all know, the power go. Then later that night when Sonic and Ozzy, I think we're powering out. So and then we get the cliche, "How are you back? I will destroy you." And Robotnik basically brought up that, had a little funny I don't know if it's either a reference to the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz, or when one of those Scooby-Doo villains goes, and I would have gone away for two if it weren't for those meddling kids. But yeah. Robotnik basically goes, and your little dog too. And then, I don't know what Sonic's plan was, but I think he was going to try and beat Robotnik to death for coming back. But as we all know from the clip that Paramount showed, instead got beaten by Knuckles. And Knuckles, I'm not going to spare you with some of the action set pieces. But yeah, basically, Sonic seemed like he was at a dead end until Tails came up and ran Knuckles over in a police car. So yeah. That's about as much as I'll cover for the film. Don't want to spoil anything. Just know that the writing hasn't changed one bit. And frankly, I'm glad. I mean, could you imagine if they pulled a Batman Returns to Batman Forever stick on us? I would never. But yeah, the comedy definitely doesn't feel like it's changed one bit. Except for the new characters. Idris Elba as Knuckles is so good. And plus, they don't make him into a blundering buffoon. Sure, they still use him in comedy, but not at the expense of his intelligence. No, they actually use his naivete. Naivety? Yeah, whatever. And as Tales of the Story, yeah, he's not too important. Just a messenger for Sonic. But the way they built up the camaraderie between these two was so good. And I don't want to spoil this one scene, but it was so adorable. Literally, when I saw that scene in theaters, I was like, "Aww." But yeah, the comedy and cute moments are still here. As for the action, it's been bumped up. I think there was like 3 action scenes in the first one, if you can count Sonic's flashback. I guess a fight scene. Wait, no, when before? Nah, I think the bar scene was just for comedy. So yeah, there was like 3 fight scenes in the first one. Here, let's see, I want to say around 6 or 7-ish. Yeah. And that final battle, oh, if you love some of the older Sonic games around 3 and Knuckles era, then you're gonna love what happens at the end. From like from 3 and K to Sonic Unleashed. If you've seen the movie, you won't understand what I'm talking about. But I won't spoil what happens at the end. Just know it was super epic. So yeah, for me, the second Sonic felt really good. The first film definitely felt like 2014 Godzilla, while Sonic 2 feels like King of the Monsters. Where the sequel goes all in on mythology. And that end credits scene. I cannot believe they're bringing in... Again, spoilers. But yeah. For me, this is a really good video game movie. Man, is it hard to believe that a decade ago, video game movies were seeing nothing but the new comic book movies? You know, where they're seen as garbage and horrible movies. Man. You told me that I bet Mario fans are not being happy in the slightest. Oh yeah, and a few days ago, I think Miyamoto said that the Mario movie is getting pushed back. I wonder if a certain blue hedgehog had something to do about it. Yeah. Anyways, my ranking of film is 10 out of 10. You should watch it. But I'm speaking from the perspective of a Sonic fan. But gosh darn it, it feels like it's made for us. So remember, like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys.